I don't know how to be anyone else but me, the person God created me to be. In a world full of clones, I feel alone. So I stay in my lane and on the course God has paved for me. With faith, we get through something, to go through something, to grow into someone God wants us to be. So the only thing I'm competing for are the treasures that last forever. Number 1, you knew me before I knew you, endlessly searching for my heart. Number 2, you sent me angels from heaven to watch and guard me from relentless wickedness. Number 3, the hurt, pain, and turmoil I experienced was the effect of sin in the world and my broken human nature. Number 4, abandonment, neglect, confusion, and lack of nurturing love caused my heart to harden. I was becoming what I resented. Number 5, so I filled the voids with anger, fornication, selfishness, pride, and getting high.
1 Samuel chapter 7. So the men of Kiriath Jearim came to get the ark of the Lord. They took it to the hillside, home of Abinadab, and ordained Eleazar, his son, to be in charge of it.
Number 6. Therefore, I lost sight of the fearfully and wonderfully made person and added more chains to separate myself from you. Number 7, it was easier to live in repetition because it was safer than faith and new beginnings. Number 8. Conditional love housed with unconditional love breeds a beautiful ruin. A product that yearns to be kind but withholds love while simultaneously displaying her ego by boasting about her strengths. Number 9. I thought I was excelling in life because I was thriving in spite of being an emotional wreck, spiritually malnourished, and mentally exhausted. Number 10. Thank you for searching my heart. Number 11. Thank you for overcoming the world and being crucified for my sins. Thank you, Jesus, for not living for your own pleasure. Thank you for exemplifying a holy man who is single with the only intention to glorify God. Number 12. Now that I am sober-minded, I have to choose to make the intentional choice to not rely on my humanly precept. Number 13. I'm just a ship without a sailor, tossed to and fro. I am nothing without you. Number 14. I'm stumbling, falling short of your glory. I multiplied regulations, creating my own form of godliness. I woke up this morning with my voice gone, kinda slightly, but I don't mind it because it's forcing me to be silent, and that's exactly what I need in a place like this. Just silence. Silence. How beautiful this is. The God told me that I had the perfect swim shoes. Y'all know nothing about these 54-75 G60s. Just chill. I play too much. But I'm about to head to the water. So I'm gonna catch y'all at the finish line. I got so wrapped up in my own rules, I was drifting apart from you. Number 15. We're in this battle together. Not fighting against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this age. So you affirm nothing can separate me from your love. So I made it back to my voice. I made it back to the spot. I went kayaking. It turned out to be in North Carolina instead of South Carolina, which I thought I did my due diligence and looked it up before I left. Oh, this is really hot. So right now, but that's okay because I really enjoy the scenery there. On the way there, I am actually really wiped out right now. I am making some lettuce wraps for dinner. I meal prepped some like stir fry tofu, like soy free tofu that's made out of fava beans. And then I made some quinoa to go with it. So I'm about to just make that right now, real quick. Something simple. I look crazy right now, and I don't care. But that's the thing about this channel. I'm not gonna be coming on here looking spick and span every time. I just don't think that's realistic. Makeup, and this is real life, you know? Like, why put on the front? Why put on makeup? Why get your, like, I don't look like that 24/7. So why should I feel like I have to look like that on camera when it's my channel? Anyway, so I woke up this morning with no voice. I don't know. I think this place is messing with my allergies because I'm surrounded by woods, trees. So that's probably why. I'm like, what is going on? But I'll be alright eventually. But kayaking was like so much fun. Okay, but when I say it was just beautiful scenery on my way there, even as I'm kayaking. It was like the most peaceful thing ever. And there was a portion where I was just floating by myself and I just soaked in God's creation. And I'm just a nature connoisseur, for real, at this point. And I always feel closer to God in moments where I'm in nature too, because when I bask in the vastness of the mountains and the water and the trees, it helps me feel like I'm just closer to Him. But on my way there, truthfully, funny enough, I kind of got turned around because the directions on Apple Maps was telling me to go on this route where the road was closed. And so my crazy self still went down that path. Mind you, this is where the maps was taking me, so I'm like, it gotta be right? But it had signs on the right side of the road where it said it was closed, but the left side you can still drive through there. So I'm driving and I come across this old man in his car, and I'm like, I stop and I asked him, I'm like, sir, can I go down here to get to the kayaking? And he's like, yeah, but I haven't seen no one come down this road in years, like in a long time, because they had a hurricane. You know what? That is so true. But yeah, they had a hurricane go through there, and so I guess that's why they blocked it off. And I'm like, but why is he here? And he was like, yeah, I'm just sitting here having my lunch here. I'm like, okay. Mind you, I'm in the mountains and it's windy, curvy roads. I'm like, I can die. Literally, I can die. There is no what are those things, gates or whatever they're called, to, you know, just in case you do swerve, there's nothing to stop you off the mountain. So I'm like, yeah, I need to turn around. I just need to turn around. So I turned around. I'm like already like 12-15 minutes down, and I'm like, okay, I gotta turn around before I get too deep. And then I saw where they had like what is those things called? You know, like just caution, little tubey thingies. And I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. So I ended up just turning around, and I called. Hold on. So I end up calling the lady. First of all, they weren't answering because I didn't have service. That's how far off I was from the main road. And so I went back to the main road and called the lady for some assistance. But at first, I had to call them like 4 or 5 times because the number was not working. I'm like, please, Lord, just please, somebody answer me. Because I was just going to like give up and turn around. And I drove an hour to get here. And so I'm calling, nobody answers. Somebody finally picked up, and I let her know like I need assistance getting to the place. And when I say God always shows up through people for me all the time, like it never fails. So I'm like, you know, where do I turn? Because I'm seeing a lot of signs where it says this is the right way, but she was like, no, maps is gonna take you away where it's not the proper way, but you have to use Google Maps. So I'm looking it up on Google Maps, not working. And I'm like, what is going on? And she was directing me over the phone, and I was able to go to the right path. And I was like, can you just like stay with me on the phone until I get there because my maps is not working? Well, she was like, yeah, I can, but just know I'm helping other people, I'm assisting other people. When I say she stayed on the phone, I think it was about 40 minutes because she was telling me, like guiding me, like you got 20 minutes to go down this way, then you're gonna make 2 lefts, and then it's gonna be another 20 minutes. And throughout that first 20 minutes, I'm getting impatient at this point because I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going down this long, windy road where no one is passing me by. I'm like, there's no one here. Am I going the right way? I'm like, are you sure I'm going the right way? Like, when is I think it was called Silver Creek Road gonna come up? She was like, it's 20 minutes, remember? And like, we've been on the phone. She like just reaffirmed me, like, we've been on the phone for about 15 minutes. I was like, okay, you're right. So I looked at the time. I'm like, okay, 5 minutes. So by the 21st minute, I'm like, hold on, I don't see the sign. And then lo and behold, like 21 minutes and 50 seconds got by, and I was there. But for that second 20 minutes, around maybe the 10th or 15th minute, the phone cut off. I'm like, shoot. So I was like, yeah, I just remember what she told you and follow the signs. So I ended up making it there. And when I got there, I expected to see her so I could thank her. I'm like, I want to see this lady and I want to hug her because she literally saved my life. Because I was low-key panicking inside. I'm like, I am not from here. I could fall off this mountain. Like, it was just a lot. These lettuce cups, why is it so zoomed in? Why? Yeah, these lettuce cups did not turn out how I wanted them to because the lettuce cups aren't big enough. So I'm gonna just eat it as is and call it a day. Number 16. If there was no sin, I wouldn't have to die. Unfortunately, That's not the case in this fallen world, so my fleshly desires must die. You command me to trust in you with all my heart. Number 17, they lied. This walk is not easy or aesthetically pleasing, but I accept your perfect peace that transcends all understanding. Number 18, as you expose every wicked and unclean thing in my heart, the more I'm in right standing with you. I now mourn for all the injustices, uniformity, and lack of unity and divine love in this world. Number 19. Now I know that it is through you, knowing you intimately, that I become like you. Let go, relax, be still, and know that I am God. You tell me. Number 20. My future is in Adonai's hands. You tell me to enjoy the scenery on the narrow road less traveled. Stay in my presence and do not worry about the phone capturing the moment either. Number 21. This route may seem lonely, but I will not abandon you or leave you comfortless. Number 22. Now I see why Jesus went off on his own, often into quiet places. Number 23. For the love of Christ compels us, because we judge thus, that if one died for all, then all died. 2 Corinthians 5:14. Number 24. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Deuteronomy 6:5. Number 25. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. John 15:12. Number 26. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way. The Lord be with you all. 2 Thessalonians 3:16. Number 27. God's love is enough.